What if I told you Netflix didn't expect this movie to explode? No massive marketing tour, no endless trailers, no billion-dollar franchise name. And yet, in just one weekend, The Rip took over Netflix and flooded the internet. Suddenly, everyone was asking the same question. How did this movie blow up so fast? Because this wasn't luck. It wasn't hype. It was a perfect storm. And today, I'm breaking down exactly why The Rip broke Netflix records in one weekend. And stay till the end. Because one of these reasons is something Netflix never talks about publicly. Netflix's strategy with The Rip was quiet, almost invisible. They didn't shove it down people's throats. They let the algorithm do the work. Instead of massive ads, Netflix placed The Rip in very specific places. Trending now. Because you watched. And most importantly, autoplay previews. That autoplay clip was deadly. Within seconds, viewers saw tension, conflict, a character making a questionable choice. And instantly, a question formed. What happens next? Netflix understands something most studios don't. People don't choose movies. Curiosity chooses for them. Once enough, people stopped scrolling, the algorithm took over. And from that moment on, The Rip wasn't just a movie. It was momentum. Now let's talk about the story itself. Because The Rip was built for the internet. It doesn't explain everything. It doesn't hold your hand. It leaves gaps. And the internet loves gaps. Gaps create theories. Gaps create arguments. Gaps create content. Reddit threads. TikTok breakdowns. Ending explained videos everywhere. People weren't just watching The Rip, they were debating it. And here's a rule of the internet. A movie. People argue about travels faster than a movie. Everyone politely agrees is good. Every confusing moment became free marketing. Yes, the cast mattered. But not in the way you think. It wasn't about star power. It was about trust. Viewers saw familiar faces and thought one simple thing. This won't waste my time. That's huge. When people are overwhelmed with choices, they don't want the best movie. They want the safest click. The Rip felt safe enough to try, but dangerous enough to surprise. Once viewers realized this wasn't predictable, this wasn't another recycled Netflix thriller, they started telling other people. That's when the explosion happened. The first 10 minutes of The Rip are almost perfect. Not because they're flashy, but because they're smart. The movie immediately introduces stakes, hints at something darker, and refuses to explain everything. Netflix tracks one thing obsessively. Completion rate. If you survive the first 10 minutes, you're far more likely to finish the movie. And if you finish it, Netflix pushes it harder. The Rip didn't just get clicks, it got finishes. That's the difference between popular and record-breaking. Timing played a massive role. If The Rip released at any other moment, this might not have happened. Audiences were burnt out, tired of sequels, tired of safe stories. People wanted something darker, smarter, riskier. They didn't want comfort content. They wanted something that made them sit in silence afterward and think. That emotional hangover? That's what turns a movie into a trend. Once social media got involved, it was over. Clips started spreading everywhere. This scene ruined me. The ending made me angry. Watch this before Netflix removes it. Notice something. None of those explain the movie. They tease emotion. That forces people to watch for themselves. And every new viewer feeds the algorithm again. Watch. React. Post. Trigger curiosity. Repeat. Netflix didn't control this part. The audience did. Now let's talk about the ending. No spoilers. The ending doesn't give closure. It gives interpretation. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. Some immediately rewatched the movie. But nobody ignored it. And that's the key. A satisfying ending ends conversation. A provocative ending multiplies it. Netflix doesn't want silence. They want noise. Other studios will try to copy this. They'll look at the rip and think there's a formula. But they'll miss the point. You can't manufacture real curiosity. You can't fake genuine debate. You can't script organic reactions. The Rip trusted the audience, and the audience rewarded it. The Rip didn't break Netflix records because it was loud. It broke records because it was strategic, emotionally uncomfortable, perfectly timed, and endlessly discussable. This wasn't just a hit. It was a lesson in how entertainment goes viral in 2026. And the real question isn't why the Rip exploded. It's this. How many great movies fail simply because they don't understand the internet? Now I want to hear from you. Did the Rip deserve the hype? Or was it overrated? Drop your take in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe, because the next viral movie is already loading.